In this video, I want to talk about getting rich quietly. You know what? Sometimes people come with different vibes. Some people come with different attitudes. Learn to move in silence as a rich person, or at least as you are getting rich, move in silence. Not everybody is vowing for you or rooting for you, and not everybody is going to be happy that you are succeeding more than they are. So, number one, no one has to know. Move in silence, and then you will see how people will treat you. I'm one of the people that do not necessarily like showing off, and like I'm into myself, I'm a loner. In most cases, if I go somewhere, people have the tendency of looking down on me until I open my mouth or until they find out who I really am. That is when they'll be like, whoa, why this guy doesn't wear Gucci clothes and drive Mercedes-Benz or at least a Ferrari. No, I'm not that type of person. I always moved in silence, and you do not have to also be out there letting people know your financial status as a rich person. You are going to come across some negative vibes that are going to bring it all to an end. I know sometimes that money does want you to talk, especially if you are going to be in a crowd of people. You arrive in the most expensive German car or Italian car, and because you think people are going to respect you. No, get yourself a small Toyota Yaris and attend a very top-notch meeting or conference, and don't go buying at a Louis Vuitton store. Hey, you can go to Target, you can go to Walmart, you can go here in South Africa, you can go to Pick and Pay clothing store, Pep store, or Jet. This is where I buy my clothes, and nobody will have to know that you are actually rich. Number two, try your level best to talk to people or advise people about money. When you talk about money and then you look different, they would look at you like, but you're not rich. Why are you telling me about money? You are telling them because you are basically doing what you would call reverse psychology on them. So they never suspect that you have money, but they will always praise you for having such great knowledge. Some of them will even challenge you, then why don't you put these things into practice? They don't know that you are already rich and you are putting these things into practice. You are getting, or you are adding more streams of income. You are investing more into stocks or EFTs or whatever form or method of making you more richer. So don't talk about it, but instead do a reverse psychology by advising, especially the younger people, because those are the ones that look at money and then associate it with expensive lifestyle. Number three, do not date or get romantically involved with a person that does not have the same mind as yourself. A person that is on social media showing off everything that you buy them. A person that always talks and tells family, oh, my boyfriend or my girlfriend is rich, and then look at me, I wear this and I wear that, I drive this expensive car. Those people are going to destroy everything that you have built. Sometimes these days, our tax establishments, IRS, SARS, they are now sitting on social media platforms watching us. The moment you show off something, they come after you by first investigating to see if you are paying taxes. If you are not paying taxes, which I hope you are paying your taxes as a rich person, then they'll be all over you like bad rash. So if at least you are on social media, do not post about your lifestyle, which is point number 4. Be minimal on social media. And when you are on social media, post less about your wealth. Instead, post about inspirational quotes or something that will help somebody rethink their life, or positively though, or at least want to know more about wealth. For example, do not post your latest car. Do not post your Gucci belt on social media. The less you are there, the less attention towards you and your wealth is going to be splashed all over social media. Point number 5, when you are getting rich quietly, the criminals as well, they will never know you exist. Because the moment they see your lifestyle splashed all over social media and also in your neighborhood, you'll get targeted. These people are always looking for people like yourself to harm and take away everything that you have built. So moving in silence will protect your life, will protect your assets, and also protect you as an individual physically. Number 6, don't keep friends. Friends talk. The loudest mouth are that person. Remember TLC, No Scrub? The passenger, the one that talks the loudest, and the driver is just humble driving his car. Yeah, those are friends when you are rich. They will want to always be associated with you for their own street cred. So don't have friends. Move in silence, move by yourself. That doesn't mean as well, that doesn't mean you shouldn't talk to people and network with like-minded people. Rather, network with people in the same circle as yourself, because they themselves are not going around telling people that they are rich. They are just doing their thing, minding their own business just like you. Friends will destroy your wealth. Number 7, don't stop investing. Take your wealth, put them in different kinds of investment opportunities, whether that is EFTs, index funds, or stock market. But stock market is a little bit risky. The last thing that you want is start going around asking people for help because you lost everything in the stock market. But it's not a bad thing to invest there. Invest in real estate, invest in as many things as you can to build up that wealth. But it's also important that you create trust funds, or trust for that matter, to protect yourself from criminal activities or from lawsuits as well. You must also add more streams of income and increase your wealth, all in silence. Number 8, have a YouTube channel. Because if you have a YouTube channel, that is another reverse psychology you'll be doing on extended family as well as people that used to know you. Because you know what, when the moment they hear that you are rich, they come out of the woodworks, including people that you never even knew existed. Suddenly now you are their cousin, you are suddenly a friend that they used to, a classmate they used to go to school with when you were in kindergarten, and now they want a piece of that. If you start a YouTube channel and you are talking about wealth, how to build wealth, how to get rich, nobody will suspect that you are actually rich. They will watch those that want to be in a similar position as yourself without knowing that you are in that position, but they always thought entrepreneurially, and then you are coming up with ideas as well as tricks, hacks, and tips on how to get wealthy on your YouTube channel. Nobody's going to suspect a thing. Absolutely nothing that they're going to suspect on. Anyways, YouTube is still not taken quite seriously by conventional people. And when I say conventional people, I'm talking the older generation, your Gen X, in fact, even millennials, Gen X's, baby boomers, especially baby boomers who don't understand all of this technology stuff. They'll tell you, I was born before technology, hey, this thing is for kids, without actually knowing that, no, this is where people are building their wealth. YouTube channels have built wealthy people itself. So if you are just gonna create a YouTube channel, or even on TikTok or Instagram or wherever, just do that so that people will think, it's just Chinese luck with social media. And that's you moving in silence as a rich person. Number 9, don't forget to give. Remember the previous video we talked about the gift of giving, how it has the power of bringing things back to you 10 times fold. Always give, always do so anonymously, because the moment you start giving out large sums of money, people will know that you are rich. So do it anonymously, or do through a third party, or whatever the case might be. Just give and you will see more coming back to you. Again, do it wholeheartedly with no conditions and all that stuff that might hinder your blessings coming back to you 10 times fold. Number 10, attend wealth-related conferences, events for purposes of networking. Remember, if you are a person who cannot stay without friends, it's okay to build friendships with people that are like-minded. Same goes with people that you might want to date, because you're afraid if you took an ordinary girl or a guy on the street, they are going to go around talking about how rich you are, versus somebody who is in a similar position as yourself and also on the same wavelength with you when it comes to moving in silence. Then these sort of events are your best bet. Number 11, always add more knowledge to how to get more richer. Read books, watch television, even write a book yourself, to give yourself, I don't know, stimulate your brain to create new methods on getting rich. Always keep your mind stimulated around wealth by reading books, by watching business related type of programs, whether that is in the news or text at the library or a Kindle book or anything that is going to stimulate you and continue to encourage you to get richer. All of this, you're doing it in silence, my friend. Number 12, instead of spending the money that you are getting, rather create a company, LLC, or a close corporation and pay yourself a salary. Whether that salary is of a CEO or a salary of an employee, at least that it will minimize you showing off as a rich person, because you'll be driving an ordinary car like an employee that works for a certain company and driving an ordinary car. And also you are paying bills just like everybody. Probably you even have a credit card just like ordinary people, but paying it, very important that you pay that credit card. So pay yourself a salary from your businesses, rather than you just having all this money coming into your account and then you are spending as you please. Number 12, buy material things that do not show off that you are rich. I think I've spoken about this earlier, but go buy at Target, go buy at maybe Woolworths as well, you can, but it may give off the rich vibe. But get clothes that are not going to show off that you are wealthy. Wear t-shirts, wear shorts and sandals. That doesn't show anything. Versus if you are going to be wearing Gucci, Louis Vuittons, Christian Dior, and things like that, it's quite clear that you are rich. Whether it's in a shirt or shorts or shoes, do not show off or don't give any hint that you are rich. Be simple. That way you are still moving in silence. Number 13, which is the last one. It's never too late to start keeping quiet about your wealth. If you've always been out there letting people know that you are rich, change and move in silence. People will wonder whatever happened to you. They don't have to know what happened to you, because you've changed your mindset and now you are protecting your assets. You are protecting even yourself physically from ever becoming a target. Unfortunately, the world has lost a lot of wealthy people simply because they were showing off on social media or in their communities and they became targets. So don't do that to yourself. Sometimes it's not necessarily bad people came after you. Sometimes your own family members. Sometimes the person that you sleep with next to you every night, planning for you. So it's important that you also tie up your wealth into a trust and then put it under somebody that you really trust. And I would say if you still have your family, your parents, put it under your parents even when you are married. Yeah, surprise them if they ever do something to you. Other than that, guys, that is all that I have for you. Please don't leave this video without liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you next time with a new video. Goodbye.